I feel myself being in a bit of an emotional state with my 6 years of sobriety coming up. The reason is because, man, I'm filled with gratitude. I'm filled with hope. I wasn't like that all my years of drinking. My 27 years of drinking, I was filled with doom and gloom, lack of hope. Growing up, I felt like, we're thrown into this world, and I was thrown in there. I got tired of being lied to. I got tired of dealing with drama. I got tired of my own self-consciousness, taking everything to heart, taking everything personally, taking everything that people would say and internalizing, and then just beating myself up over it. To the point where once I was 15 years old and I found alcohol, that was what helped me cope with all the BS that I had to deal with. Then fast forward 5 years, I turned 21, and I buy alcohol every day. I'm drinking every day. I'm falling more and more into this victim mentality, feeling more and more like everything is against me, the world is against me, the people that I care about, I don't really want them nearby anymore. And I start to lose a lot of hope. And then I have a panic attack at 24. And I start to wonder if life's ever going to work out for me. To be honest, I didn't think I was going to make it to 30. I don't even know that I wanted to make it to 30. When I was a teenager, when I started drinking and then using weed, some of the people that I looked up to and followed and wanted to be like were dying young. Musicians mostly, movie stars, the typical idols of our youth. And I thought, you know what? I can see why they use drugs and alcohol. It's fun, it's exciting, it's dangerous. You kind of want to live that life too. So that's what I did. And when I had that panic attack at 24, because I didn't know why I had it, but I realized it was because of everything that had been building up over the years. Losing friends, losing girlfriends, dropping out of school, not finding good jobs, having not great cars, just things not working out for me. And honestly, me not caring. I was throwing my life down the trash can, and I didn't care. And I started to wonder, what are these mysteries of the world? Like, why is there so much hurt, and why is there so much pain? Why am I having to deal with this? Why was I even put here? I got tired of living that way. So I made a change. I cut everybody out of my life, and I stopped dealing with drama. I stopped internalizing so much. But I continued drinking. Ultimately, I found good things. Good things started to come to me. But I was still drinking through it all. And then in my early 40s, I just decided I didn't want to be angry anymore. I didn't want to have low self-esteem. I didn't want to continue lashing out at people that I cared about. I didn't want to continue isolating pushing people away. I had people in my life that I wanted to be there for. And so I cleaned up my act. I got rid of the booze. I got into therapy. A couple years prior to that, I started taking medication. And that, I think, helped kind of take the edge off when I quit drinking. But looking back on it, I mean, every single year in this journey of recovery, sobriety, whatever you want to call it, has been growth. Sometimes slow, sometimes I know what I want, but it's hard to get. I have to work for it. I certainly have to pray before, during, and after, and never lose sight of God, and never lose sight of the fact that I'm here to serve. I'm here to help. But man, 6 years, I'm coming up on this milestone, and I've had these moments where I'm in this emotional state. But instead of filled with dread and what if, like I had been in my first year, second year, and in some ways my third year, with these anxious feelings of milestones and what that means in my life and my recovery, I'm filled with this gratitude that, man, I didn't think I'd ever be at 48 years old. I never thought I'd be here. And I'm grateful that I've gotten the opportunity to live this life, be the best version of myself that I can be. No longer crave alcohol or drugs or any kind of escape, really. I mean, I have my moments where I just need to get away, need to take a walk, need to take a hike, need to take a drive or a long drive, or just get out of my head. But man, it's a beautiful thing. So I'll be celebrating 6 years at the end of the month, and on I go to another year of growth, to another opportunity to be a better version of myself than I was yesterday. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.